Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now, guys. Let's talk about what could be one of the most intriguing and impactful rumors swirling around the NFL right now. Something that could reshape the NFC West and give the 49ers an even bigger boost as they push toward the playoffs. Rumors coming from insider Diana Rossini suggest that the Jacksonville Jaguars, sitting at 8-4 with a pretty solid cap space of around $15 million, might be making a move to trade away one of their key defensive pieces, Josh Hines-Allen, to the San Francisco 49ers. This isn't just some random rumor. It's being taken seriously because of how much potential this trade could have for both teams and, more importantly, for the 49ers' Super Bowl aspirations. The Jaguars, despite their solid record, are reportedly eyeing a third-round pick in the 2026 draft in exchange for Hines-Allen, who's been a real motor on their defense. The focus for Jacksonville is to shore up their offensive line, especially since their front seven has been giving up an average of 21 points per game. It's not terrible, but it's enough to keep them cautious. Their quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, has been great at times but also has been inconsistent, and the defense has been a bit leaky, especially against the run and the pass. The idea here is that Hines-Allen, with his versatility and ability to rush the passer as well as play in coverage, could be a perfect fit for the 49ers' defensive front. Hines-Allen, a first-round pick back in 2019, has been in the league for 7 seasons now, playing in 105 games. He's a guy who can do it all, racking up 180 solo tackles, 98 assists, and an impressive 5 sacks over his career. He's also snagged 2 interceptions and been selected to 3 Pro Bowls, showcasing his talent and consistency at the edge position. In 2025, he's played 12 games with 20 solo tackles, 13 assists, and he's added 6 sacks to his tally, along with a PFF pass rush grade of 87. For his career stats reflect a player who's durable, productive, and capable of making a difference in multiple ways. What makes this even more interesting is how the 49ers, now at 9-4, are looking to tighten up their defense, especially since their run defense has been somewhat porous lately, allowing around 27 points per game. Adding a player like Hines-Allen could be just what they need to solidify that front and create more pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Think about it. His ability to rush the passer, combined with his versatility in stopping the run, could help elevate the 49ers' defense significantly, especially against teams with strong ground games, like the Seahawks or even in the playoffs. Let's not forget, the 49ers are already sitting pretty as favorites in many betting lines, with Super Bowl odds jumping from plus 1,000 to plus 700. That's no small change, and it's a clear sign that the betting market believes San Francisco is gearing up for another deep run. The addition of Hines-Allen would not only bolster their pass rush, pushing sacks from around 25 to closer to 35, but also improve their third-down defense, increasing their success rate from 58% to around 65%. That's the kind of impact that can swing games in the postseason. Now, why would the Jaguars make this move? Well, despite their good record, they're facing some challenges, especially with Trevor Lawrence turning the ball over a bit too much, 3 points per game in giveaways and mistakes. They're also concerned about their pass rush depth after allowing 253 points in the season so far, which is a bit concerning for a team that's trying to contend. The trade could give them about $10 million in cap space, which they could redirect to other areas, like signing wide receivers or improving their secondary. Plus, it's similar to what the Texans did last year with Hunter, where they gained cap flexibility and added some depth in key positions. For the 49ers, this move would be a big win. Not only do they get a proven, versatile pass rusher who can help them tighten up against the run and the pass, but they also get a player who fits perfectly into their defensive scheme, especially with the way they love to generate pressure and create chaos for opposing quarterbacks. The synergy with players like Hargrave and the rest of the defensive line could be electric, boosting their overall pressure efficiency and sacks. Think about how this would change the dynamic on the field. Hines Allen's ability to win against double teams, his rush productivity, adding 12% more hurries and a 14% increase in double-team wins, would allow the 49ers to really start creating more turnovers, more sacks, and more disruptive plays. This could be the difference maker in tight playoff games, especially when facing high-powered offenses. And let's not overlook the psychological boost. Knowing that your front four of five can consistently pressure the quarterback makes everything else easier for the secondary and the linebackers. Looking at the bigger picture, this potential trade isn't just about one player. It's about the momentum surge it could give the 49ers. Their Super Bowl odds, which started at plus 1,000, have already moved favorably, and if they manage to land Hines Allen, those odds could plummet even further. That puts them in a great position to challenge the likes of the Eagles, Chiefs, or even the Bills come playoff time. Their schedule looks manageable, and with the defense getting a shot of fresh talent and energy, they could be heading into the postseason with even more confidence. From a historical perspective, the 49ers have always been about building that tough, relentless defense. Players like Bosa, Hargrave, and now potentially Hines Allen continue that legacy. Adding a player of his caliber aligns with their approach of assembling versatile, high-impact defenders who can switch between rushing the passer and dropping into coverage seamlessly. It's what makes this team so dangerous: depth, speed, and intelligence all coming together on the field. And let's not forget the ongoing narrative around their quarterback, Brock Purdy, who's been lighting it up and proving he's the real deal. A stronger, more disruptive defense only helps him and the offense to open up even more opportunities. It's a full package, an all-in approach that could culminate in another Super Bowl appearance, maybe even a win. That's the kind of move that can propel a team from good to great, especially when you're already in the top tier of the league. In the end, this potential trade between the Jaguars and the 49ers is more than just a rumor. It's a strategic move that could have ripple effects throughout the NFC playoff picture. The 49ers are already contenders, but adding a versatile edge rusher like Hines Allen could be the final piece to push them over the top, making their defense even more formidable and their Super Bowl chances even brighter. The NFC West is already a tough division, with the Seahawks and Rams not backing down. But if the 49ers land this kind of talent, they're setting themselves up for a deep playoff run and maybe, just maybe, another shot at that Lombardi trophy. The future is looking bright, and this possible move could be the catalyst that takes them to the next level. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Hines Allen would be the perfect fit to bolster our defense? How do you see this impacting our chances in the postseason? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the 49ers organization. We're all in this together, and your input helps shape the conversation. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. The road to another Super Bowl is never easy, but with moves like this, we're definitely on the right track. Let's keep that passion alive, 49ers Nation, because the best is yet to come.